as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done, cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop.
Hey guys, anybody home? Welcome. Here we go again. Good night, good evening, good morning, good whatever time it is in your location. It's the same. Just greetings. Thank you so much for being here. Here we go again for some random news in the world of football. And feel free to join us, comment, and say hi to us. Tell us where are you from, where are you watching from. Thank you so much. I hope everything is good. You can hear me and you can see me. That's the most important first. If you can give me some feedback, so I would much appreciate it. And if you can help us get 50 likes as soon as possible, one click, so we can get more people here, because I don't schedule my streams, so I kind of depend on people liking, because nobody knows that I'll be live in such and such time. I just go straight, so I don't build any kind of momentum. So I depend on you people. If you want to give me your 1 second of your life, I will much appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Jonas, evening. Catching from Namibia, thank you so much. Big up to you, Mr. Thomas. Host TV. Big up everybody. Loving the show. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, people. So the more you like, the more people are going to join us because we don't schedule our live streams. We just go straight due to my schedule. So I don't want to like commit to any kind of fixed schedule. I just go live when I have a little bit of time at home from work. So if you can help, can you hear me? Can you see me? Some feedbacks before we continue. Nairobi, Kenya. Elvis. Okay, people. So what are we gonna do? Try to figure out with you together what is happening so we can start sharing and talking. What is happening in the world of football? What a good place, a better place to start. But check on this guy here, Mr. Romano, and see just overall what is happening in every team, so we don't have to just focus on like one team only. So we kind of go through everything. So Arsenal and Manchester City have now reached a verbal agreement in principle for Zinchenko. Fee around 30 million. Personal terms are still discussed. Salary and length of contract is in negotiation. Key step to complete the agreement. So looks like this brother here, Mr. Zinchenko, is going to be a Ghana. I think they got a very good deal. 30 million for a quality player, 25 years old, is not that bad. And I heard that he's on a very, very low salary at Manchester City, like 30k a week or something like that. So if Gunners will give him double that salary, he's fine. Life is good for him. So Zinchenko to Arsenal is almost a here we go. So let's go. Just reading some overall tweet here from the master himself. So Fabio Silva joined Anderlecht on loan. Deal completed as expected. Wolves will extend his contract for one more season. And then Fabio will undergo medical with Anderlecht. So Fabio to Anderlecht on loan. Fabio is from Wolves United. From Wolves. So that not many people are gonna care about that. So after selling Zinchenko, Manchester City are gonna focus on getting Marc Cucurella. He's always been Guardiola's top target as a new left back. Okay, bid to be submitted soon in order to negotiate with Brighton as soon as possible, because they have to do it now in order to allow Brighton to shop and get his replacement. Cucurella, there's no way he's gonna accept anybody else than Pep Guardiola, because he used to be at Barcelona Academy. Okay, so it's a dream for Cucurella to play for another Spanish manager. They are all from La Masia, so they know each other. So don't even think about, oh, why Chelsea or why such and such not going for Cucurella. It's a dream for him to join Pep Guardiola, to be honest with you. The style they play, everything. They just sold Zinchenko. He's gonna have a lot of playing time, and he just good offensively. He's gonna bring even more goals, more crosses, because I think City need a lot of crosses now. They have to change their way of play just so they can adapt Erling Haaland. Don't tell me that everything is going to be tiki-taka, and walk with the ball inside the net. This time it's clear that Pep Guardiola understood that there is not only one way of playing football. Sometimes you have just to nick it, cross, and then you're going to find a big man in front there, head it to the net, and then you win the Champions League. Sometimes you have to go away from your philosophy in order to win something big. So this time around, Klopp and Guardiola are going against their own philosophy in order to try to get some result. Mr. Trent said that's low wage. Yeah, I think low wage. Zinchenko is a very, very low wage. I was checking early on what's the website again? Just Google salaries, Man City star salary. He's like the lowest one. So, hello, Mr. NS Sport TV with my brother Nippon in the house. Big up to you. Nice to see you. Tiki Taka. DJ is in the house. Nice to see you, brother. Mark got great hair too. I can't lie. Oh, okay. So are you in love with Marc Cucurella here? And it's going to be fun because Guardiola doesn't have hair. So he can cut some hair and give to Guardiola. So, yeah, good point. He got great hair. I think that you are not being sarcastic here. But, yeah, even men can have beautiful hair. I know what you mean. Okay, people, so I'm just reading some of the highlights here before I open the line for everybody to call. So I've been here for only few minutes. So give me a few more minutes to kind of settle a little bit. I'm not cuckoo for Cucurella. Stop that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to say here, but let's not get there in that field. It's very dangerous field to get into. We already talked about it, right? About Cuckoo, about this guy here. Zinchenko. Here we go. So he said already, here we go. Okay. Here we go, full agreement in place since Friday with Manchester City for 30 million guarantee fee. Personal terms also agreed already. Oh, okay. So this is Zinchenko guy is a here we go to Arsenal. I think banter's away. They are getting a very good deal. Let's just face it. Let's tell the truth, okay? I don't want to say it, but it is what it is. They're getting a very good player here. Versatile, can play pretty much in every position. Very good attitude, even when he's on the bench, always there to help. So I like people with good attitude. So I think he's going to play a lot. He's going to play a lot. Okay. So Matisse de Ligt just landed in with this private jet here in Germany. This guy is running away from the Premier League because he knows that he doesn't have balls to handle the pressure in the Premier League. So he chose the easy way at Bayern Munich when he can win immediately 3 trophies in the pocket without even kicking a ball. So yeah, good riddance. Just go, man. Just go. We got Koulibaly, and that is the most important. Let me just read a few more before I leave this page. More of Castellanos. Expectation internally at Manchester City group is for Teti to play his final MLS game this weekend and then join La Liga side Girona from New York. Oh, so City got like 1,000 teams around the world where they buy all the talent around the world and then send them to different city group. So this is another brother from the MLS side, New York City, and he's moving to Italy, huh? So continue his development and all that. So yeah, City, man, City, they are just doing great. Napoli director, we've not received any bid for from Bayern. Okay, because there were some speculations that that this brother here, Osimhen, could move to Bayern Munich, but Bayern also need to pay a lot of money. You know, Napoli paid like 80 million on this brother. There is no way they can sell him for less than 80 million. Okay, I think that's it for now. So this is from Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag tells The Athletic on Frankie de Jong, we are looking for a player who can play in the holding midfield position, but it has to be the right one. There are not many in that position capable of the level we demand. But Frankie doesn't want to come to Manchester United, so let's wait and see what this one is going to be. Okay, this is what the Chelsea fans want to hear. Chelsea have reactivated contact for Jules Kounde last week as Nathan Ake is no longer available. Barcelona have to be fast now after discussing Kounde's contract for a long time. So do not only blame Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel for not rushing, because Kounde also been just like using Chelsea Football Club. He's in, he's out all the time. But everybody can say that his heart is to Barcelona, and he's trying just like the Rafinha case. But waiting. So it's not only about Chelsea, but also about Kounde. So I don't really care about this brother here. Okay, we can get somebody better than him. But if he comes to Chelsea, okay, welcome. But the hype that he's getting from online expert is just beyond me, because I don't see really anything special about this brother. Let's just wait. Let's wait and let him face the like of Erling Haaland when he jumped like 3 meters in air, and let's talk about, oh, his timing is good, his jumping is good. Man, you are short. You are short. There's no way you can jump or whatever you want. You are short. You are short. But hey, come to Chelsea, we're gonna welcome him, and he's gonna ball. That's what we do here, okay? But we just don't shy away from telling the truth, no matter what. We don't follow popular opinions and copy paste kind of reaction. This guy, I've been watching him since France underage to Bordeaux to everywhere he been. I never ever been impressed with this brother. He's a good player, but not the level that Chelsea online experts are telling you that he is. He's good. He can improve. Thomas Tuchel is a master when it comes to improving defenders. He's gonna improve. But don't let us, don't make us think that this guy is the best thing that will ever happen to Chelsea since Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, it's not that way, man. Not that way. And you will find that everybody got mistakes. Okay, so it is what it is, man. Let me just read some of your comments here. Okay. Right, I'm not glad to say it. Cool signing for Arsenal. Eh? What you mark off Broja looks like he's going to West Ham. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you all the time. Nobody can say never in life, because in the Chelsea community, every time our player is linked to somebody or something, everybody will come with a theory. Oh, never. He says so. Chelsea says they are never gonna sell such and such. Thomas Tuchel said that he's gonna look at him in preseason and all that. I'm like, what do you expect people to say? This is just PR machine. Has nothing to do with the reality. Oh, Marina is not living ever because some such journalists say so and such and such. What happened? All of them left the Chelsea Football Club. So this is the reason why I learned in my life in football not to say never in anything, because anything is possible. But we're gonna develop about Armando Broja very soon here. I'm not happy, but I don't make decisions the end of the day. I understand the kid, and some people are trying to paint all our academy product as they are just very greedy and they want the #1 spot and they are young and they have bad attitude, blah 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 blah, just to make them looks like evil and bad people. But listen, that is just the narrative that people who don't like the academy to begin with will come up with those kind of theory just so they can make them look evil. But it's not black or white like that. It's not like they are asking or demanding to play football. They are just demanding or asking for equal opportunity to fight. Just at least give me an opportunity to fight. And in the Chelsea academy, or in the Chelsea community, is always, oh, you're gonna have your chance. Oh, we have a lot of games. Oh, the Carabao Cup is coming. Oh, the end of the season, we're gonna have injuries. Those kids are too good to be just in case players. You switch them, you give them an opportunity when the team is working 100%, not just in case. They have to learn playing in real games of football. Okay, put them here and then let them, give them the opportunity to succeed or fail. Put them out there. Sometimes nobody is asking for you to take 11 players and just give them the #1 spot. So the attitude and all the theories are made by the people who don't like the academy or English players to begin with. I know Broja is not English, but you know what I mean. When you grow in the academy, we confuse you with English players, and then that is another bonus to hate you even more. So I don't believe on those theories. I just think that the kid asked something and Thomas was like, no, I'm not gonna give you any guarantee here, you know, maybe. And he sees what happened to Tammy Abraham. He sees what happened to other people before him, like Tomori and other academy, how they've been treated, and he's like, I don't want to sit on the bench. So I understand what the kid is going through, and I'm not gonna just go there and then follow the popular opinion, copy paste kind of reaction. Zinchenko class, I think dressing room loves him too. Seemed like a good addition for Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal got a very good player over there. Why is he wearing latex mask? What do you mean by that? Are you trying to insult me or bring some kind of controversy here? People are having fun here, okay? So don't force me to block you, because this is the way I am. Okay, let's go through. Hello, Mr. D Max. Salut. Salut. How are you doing, bro? Chris John. Yes, I'm doing okay. Very tired, and tomorrow I have 8 hours to drive. Drive to go to North Carolina for the game, the Chelsea game. So long drive tomorrow evening or tomorrow night, depending on when I feel like hitting the road. Je comprends pas Chelsea si la rumeur Kimpembe est vraie. Au lieu de tenter Kimpembe, pourquoi ils font Lucas Hernandez? Okay, so Lucas Hernandez, according to Mr. Max, he said that he doesn't understand why Chelsea are going for Kimpembe instead of going for Lucas Hernandez. Listen, Lucas Hernandez is going to cost a lot of money from AC Milan, right? You're talking about the brothers, the Hernandez brothers. So, and Max D actually is a PSG fan, so he doesn't want to lose Kimpembe, and he's trying to divert the attention from Kimpembe so we can focus on Hernandez. I completely understand what you're trying to do here, my friend. Très malin, huh? Okay, Batman average. What do you think? Batshuayi, Batman is average? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. That was Osimhen about. Oh, you're talking about Osimhen wearing a mask because he broke his nose. Osimhen broke his nose not long ago, like before the African Cup of Nations, but now he doesn't have the mask anymore. That was just the mask that the picture, old picture. Now the mask is off. Okay, so people, we pretty much went through overall what is happening in the world of football. So what I can do now is to try to get some people. All right, let me read some more. Would like to see Kounde at Chelsea Football Club. According to Lazaro, he would like to see Kounde at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, why not? Kounde is a good player. He's gonna struggle just like anybody else in the Premier League. He's gonna learn and he's gonna do good. I am just not gonna follow the popular opinion of making him looks like he's the second coming of Jesus and he's gonna fix everything. I don't see anything. I just see a good player. That's it. That needs just to be developed. And I don't want him as a center back in the back four. In the middle, it's gonna be a nightmare because you can make whatever theory you want, my friend, when it comes to jumping and aggressivity in the Premier League, and you're gonna find people bullying you in the box and all that. Now we can start talking about how he's jumping, how his precision, and how he's aggressive and all that. Let's just wait. Let's not just make theories. Somebody here said that isn't Kounde kind of expensive too? I thought that's why Barcelona was taking forever. Yeah, Kounde, we almost bought him last season. No, last season is just the season that finished. So the season before that, I can't even believe it. Been like 2 seasons ago, we've been like pushing for this guy Kounde. Just until the last day of the season, we were pushing. But Sevilla didn't want to take less money. They wanted the release clause, and Kounde apparently was depressed and was angry and all that. And all of a sudden, this season, Barcelona came to the picture, and then all of a sudden, he changed his mind. Last season, apparently, we agreed everything on personal terms. So this season, he's just playing some kind of games to try to get the move to Barcelona and Chelsea Football Club second. But because many people like him, you know, he got some very good haircut and all that. He's French. And people don't want to just go there and just tell the truth, because this could be another delete another Rafinha case where somebody is coming to you just because he doesn't have another choice, you know. So for other players, we say, oh no, you come to my club if you really like the club. But for Kounde, people try to turn a blind eye because it's Kounde. So he better be perfect. He better be perfect. So I don't know. What are you laughing at, Mr. Trans TV? John, I would be happy to see Billy Gilmore playing for Chelsea this season. It's not going to happen. Forget about it. The manager doesn't rate really the academy. He doesn't have time to develop those kids. Billy Gilmore is in Utah right now. He left the first team. He's with the academy now. That tells you everything you want to know. He's with the academy to play some academy games here in the US. So, yeah, man. I'm sick and tired of that, but it is what it is. The PFC has a very good academy. Prévu avoir une grosse équipe. Yeah, in academy. The academy players from PFC are always sold. I think Chelsea got one of the academy products. Sami a signé à Chelsea Football Club last season from PFC. Les gardiens, il est marocain ou algérien comme ça. Il est encore très jeune. Il a signé à Chelsea Football Club. Lazaro said that between Kimpembe and Torres, Pau Torres you're talking about here, which one would you recommend the most? Well, Pau Torres, I don't watch him often. I just watched him when they play in the Champions League or when they play against Chelsea Football Club in the Super Cup. He's left-footed, right? He's left-footed, he's tall and all that. But who can do good in Thomas Tuchel's system? That is a question that you have to ask before that. So I don't know much about Pau Torres, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let that one to people who make decision to say anything. Chelsea cannot and will not win the Premier League unless they buy two more high level forward. Okay. So what is your choice in that position? Mr. Vasia will not win the Premier League unless they buy two more high level forward and high level midfielders. What is your definition of high level? I don't understand it. And who is in your shopping list to make us Champions League or Premier League winner? I mean, it's not like an exact science where you have to tell, or you are a medium or something, like just to read the future. You never know. Leicester City, nobody gave them a chance to win the Premier League, but they went to win it. So you never know what could happen during the season. I don't think this is like mathematics or exact science where you have to say you will never. I try to avoid the never thing in life and everything. Don't say never. I don't say never, and especially in football. Such and such will never leave Chelsea Football Club. The next morning he leaves. Such and such says so it's never gonna happen. The next morning it's happened. So for me, I try to keep that word away from me. Like, you never know. This is not like something you can't script anything just because City bought Haaland, Liverpool bought Nounes, and you are like, oh, we are done, or anything can happen. A bad injury, a bad season, poor in form, something just can happen, and we put you in position of force or position of weakness. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, people, so if you can help your brother get 100 likes, it's gonna be much appreciated. If you wanna call and It's not an obligation, but we always put the telephone there for everybody to call. We don't have like a fixed panel or whatever. No, everybody can be member of the panel. You want to come and call us, it's free. You don't want, it's okay. We're going to continue the discussion. It's not a big deal. That's the way it is in this channel, because it's for the people. So Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, how can we win with Sterling, Havertz, Werner, Kalu Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Mount? It's impossible. Wow. There's nothing impossible in life, bro. And those teams on paper, they look good and they look better than us. But it doesn't mean that on the pitch we can beat they can beat us. The reality of football is different. You can't script football. Let's wait and see. So are you calling Mason Mount average, Ziyech not good enough, Kalim Hudson-Odoi, Werner, Sterling and all that? I don't believe you, because this is just a narrative that everybody is just bringing theories and narrative. I mean, Sterling is going to perform and score a lot of goals. I believe so. Havertz is going to be in the next level. I believe so. Mason Mount next level. Kalim Hudson-Odoi next level. All of them. Ziyech probably is going to leave. But listen, and there is a reason why you only mention our attackers. Why can't you question also the positions that they are playing, the system that they are playing in? Okay, the same so-called average players, if you put them in the right system, the right coaching, they can perform. The same people that you just insulted here are the same people who won the Champions League like two seasons ago. So if you're going to come up with this kind of theories, you have to remind yourself that you can't script football. Those players are world-class or world-class potential that been misused, because our attack is not producing anything. We focus on the defense. And you can bring whoever the name out there. If we don't twist the system to adapt them, if I see Raheem Sterling playing as a wing back, I'm gonna lose it. And now you're gonna blame Raheem Sterling for being average, or you're gonna have to tell the truth. No matter what the consequence is, just tell the truth. He been played out position. Try him in his natural position and let judge him from his natural position. So this is another theory from you that makes no sense. Zero sense. Okay, Mr. Bryson, are you there?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Oaks, you right?
Yes, give me a few more seconds for me to put you on YouTube. I wanted to make sure that you are a human being.
Yeah.
Because you know how it goes here. I have to scan certain people in the background because there are a lot of things. So let me just, and DJ also is in the house. Let me just fix everything on YouTube because nobody can hear you. Let me check. Yeah, check another scenario. Boom. Done. DJ, how is going, bro?
Hey, big up to you both. How are you? You alright?
Yes, sir. We are here again.
Okay.
Yeah, back again.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It was a little bit of noise here at the beginning, but now we can hear you properly. Yes, you can go ahead, DJ or Mr. Bryson.
I'll let Bryson.
Yeah.
I'll let Bryson go. I'll let him go because he was on first.
Well, Mr. Hooks, like, but you said, like, you're right about the points. You know, about the players, like, that haven't been out of position. You know, like Hakim Ziyech. You know, Hakim Ziyech is right mid. But he hasn't been playing his right position. Hakim Ziyech. You know, he doesn't fit Tuchel's system.
Yeah.
See, there are some players that, like Kai Havertz, he's not first 9. He's a number 10. But he's been playing multi position. Even remember Lampard, he used to put Mason Mount as a left winger, but Mount is a number 8. He plays in the middle. Even Kai Havertz used to play as a right winger, but we know that he's a number 10. So some players, you know, we keep saying, oh yeah, they're playing, but they're not playing in the right position. See, so they have to play like in
it's just a
position,
narrative.
you know?
It's
So,
just a narrative because
yeah, it's
according
about negative, you know.
according
You have
to
to be
Mr.
positive, you know.
Vasia here, for him, everybody need to be sold because he put even Kai Havertz there, Mason Mount there. You forget that those kids they won the Champions League. They were awesome.
Exactly.
They were world class, and all of a sudden they are all average and need to go. I mean, that is just doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense, you see. So you have to play in the actual position, you know.
And
like,
don't get me wrong,
10.
because some people are saying here that I agree with you because Thomas Tuchel is not good enough. No, I didn't say that. I'm gonna give him time, 10 years. That's what I said. But I tell always the truth, no matter what. I don't follow copy paste reaction. He's a very good manager, but needs also to improve his coaching and his tactics. Simple as that. Nobody's calling for his head here because people will say that so they can get on you properly. Like, oh, why you hate? No, I don't hate anybody. You can tell yourself that it's clear, okay? The system need to be changed. Put people in their right position. Let them cook. Simple as that. And then nobody's gonna say it's because we won the Champions League and hello, Di Matteo won the Champions League too after 6 months. So there's nothing special here. We have to tell the truth no matter what. But in this business, you don't tell the truth because you're gonna get punished, and people don't want to say it. And I don't care about the business side of the story. That's why I say what I say. So I'm not against Thomas Tuchel. He need to stay there. That is the best that we have on the market right now. But he need to improve and to accommodate certain players instead of playing them out of position and blame the player. Blame always the player's fault. How about you yourself look at yourself and like, okay, probably it's my fault too. Let me twist things around a little bit. That's the way I see it. So, okay.
That's the issue. There's the issue with Pep Guardiola. He always put players out of position. Like, you know,
they can afford that because they got the money, they got all kind of qualities, you know. But us, we have, you have to give him, you have to give Thomas Tuchel some credit because some of our players are technically limited. Okay, but Pep Guardiola got players that pretty much can do everything, all around players, you know. But Thomas Tuchel got many players are like one-dimensional. So if you impose them in a certain position, they are not gonna perform as good. But Pep Guardiola got like all around. Look at Bernardo Silva. He can put him as a number 9. He's gonna cook. As a winger, he's gonna cook. As a midfielder, even deep line, he's gonna cook because he's all around player. But if you take Hakim Ziyech and you push him to be a wing back, brother, you know that he can't defend. You know he doesn't have the pace. Just allow him, give him freedom to do what he can do best. That's the problem we have here. So people, when they compare, always, oh, look at Guardiola, oh, look at this. You understand the quality they have. We don't have it. So the only way to get the best out of our players is just to use their strength and not force them.
That's why Thomas wants to buy Nathan Ake, because he can play multi-position as a left back, as a centre back, as a DM. That's why he wanted to buy him, because of that situation.
Yeah, I agree. So DJ, how are you doing, brother? Are you still there?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, listen, I'm just listening to both. Yeah, I'm just listening to both your thoughts on what you're saying. You know, on our situation. You know, I think what we need to look at what's getting to me a little bit now is, you know, is players that we were told were going to get given opportunities to shine in pre-season, and now it seems like they're no longer going to be given that opportunity. I'm talking about the likes of Mando Brozier. I'm talking about the likes of Billy Gilmore and possibly Levy Colwell.
Yeah,
and you know, this is disappointing me a little bit because
even the young sorry DJ, even the young what's his name again?
Which one's that? Oh,
Harvey Vell. Yeah, Vell also. I think they joined the baby team, the academy in Utah. Yeah, but go ahead. I wanted just to add Vell there, but. Yeah, and everybody said that they will be given a chance, and the manager is gonna look at them in preseason. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Go on.
and, look,
Sorry.
I know the situation's going to be. I know the situation's going to be. Oh, okay. You know, he's had a look at them. Maybe they're not good enough. But like I said, I mean, I know he sees training every day. He sees what goes on within the football club, so he knows more about these players. But from listening to his comments after the game against the game we won recently, 2-1, he did say, when asked about Brozier, he did actually come out and say that Brozier was good. Brozier is here. He's with us. You know, he's going to get given. I want to give him the opportunity to see what he can do. And then all of a sudden, we're seeing now that West Ham are making an offer for him. It was first supposed to be a loan. Now it's like it's going to be a permanent position, a permanent deal.
Yeah.
Which is a slightly disappointment for me, unless you're going to put a buyback clause in the contract. I don't know. But I can see this. I can see this guy going and shining at West Ham. I really can. And a lot of people may come at me and say, "Oh, DJ7, the academy plays." Some I do rate a lot of our academy players. Some I don't rate. Some most I do rate. And I think Manda Brozier, will do well at West Ham. I really do. I just think it'd be another one we could be looking at again down the lines of: are we going to put a buyback clause? Are we going to bring him back? West Ham, you know, it's going to be one of them situations. So look, it's one of those situations. But you know, hopefully, I might be wrong, and he may still end up staying. I don't know. But we still need to bring some players in, 100% though.
Ice, are you there?
Big up, Blue Ice.
Hey, big up. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I think you must be the happiest one because of how speedy we are selling everybody and buying your list. I think you must. Yeah. You know, are you a big team or are you a big?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the problem. Big team spend big money and bring big names. Let's go.
But you see, my problem is that nobody is talking about the fact that Brozier put in a request that he wants to leave.
That is the narrative.
It's not the narrative.
But there is a consequence. There is a reason behind that. That is a narrative that people who don't.
Let me land. Okay. So now this is the problem, right? If you're an academy kid with potential, and you think you want to make the first team, then you have to be patient. You have to be patient. If you're not patient, then you do what Armando Broja does. And what Armando Broja did, I respect, because it shows me that he's ambitious. I'm not going to wait for my own time. Give me chance here, there, rotation. If this guy gets injured, I'm going to come in. No, I need to go and play steady football. If you're an academy kid and you think you're going to stay with the big boys and play steady football, then you have to do what Mason Mount did. You have to show us that you have the politics to take a shirt.
But the problem, I got your point.
The problem is, no, hold on, I'm not done. The problem is, a lot of these kids, just because if you give them 3 chances and you bench them, people start going crazy. You don't want to give him chance. Give him chance for what? This is Chelsea. We're a big club, man. If you get a little chance, you have to show what you can do.
The problem is you don't get even that little chance. Don't tell me that 5 minutes and 10. You play football outside like me. Don't tell me like the 5 minute or 10 minute they got here and one league game against.
I just listened to you go for the whole day about this. I think it's my turn now. Let me finish. So what I'm trying to say is simple. What Oggs is saying about the academy kids is spot on. They need a chance, but they are given a chance. The problem is, if you're given a chance and you don't shine, people start to complain. We're a big club. Listen, look at the top 5 clubs. Look at the top 6 clubs right now in the EPL. Tell me which team uses academy players the most. Let's go through Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Arsenal. Let's go through the top 6 right now and tell me which team actually uses the most academy kids in the first team.
Yeah. Blue Eyes, can I just say something, bro?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
On what you're saying about the academy kids, when Conte was managing Chelsea, do you ever remember him bringing any youth academy players through at Chelsea when he was there?
He tried. He
played Victor. He got Victor. He played Victor Moses as a right wing back, which he made an excellent player.
Exactly.
No, exactly what I'm trying to say, but that's my point. Yeah. He gave him a chance, and he done very well. He wasn't a kid. My point is we talk about these top teams that don't give youth a chance.
Yeah.
Conte never did give him a chance. Sarri, I do believe, when he came to Chelsea, I mean, I think the only manager I'd say I put my heads up for applauded for giving youngsters a chance was Claudio Ranieri. And obviously, he obviously didn't do anything. He got us to wherever he got us to.
But what I'm trying, you're missing. You're talking about coaches. I'm talking about top 6 teams right now in the EPL.
Yeah.
Look at City. If you look at City, how many academy kids are starting for City?
It's a norm.
Hold on, though. How many academy kids?
Phil Foden.
That's it. Who else?
Many.
Who?
You want me to go? Palmer and all that. Harvey.
Come on, stop. Okay, let's go to Liverpool. Let's go to Liverpool. How many academy kids start for Liverpool?
There's no norm about when it comes to selecting players. You are good, you are good.
All I'm trying to say is this. This is a team where we have an academy kid that took us to the Champions League final.
Trent Arnold.
Well, because we don't play them to begin with. So how they're gonna take you to the final?
Chelsea is the only team. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go above and beyond and say this. Chelsea is the only team in the EPL that gives academy kids a chance in the first team. Take it to the bank. Go Google it.
Okay.
In terms of big 6 teams, Google it.
Hey, bro, can I just jump in from what you just said?
Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Go.
You see, before I came on this show, I sat there, I was watching all the, I don't want to call him before, but I decided to call him. You see, like what you said, I did my research, right? The only thing that I've ever done what Chelsea did is Barca. And all these their youth players that come to the first team, they are not the same, they don't graduate at the same time. They graduated different years, right? And they came into the team in different year, different season. So they have about almost 8 of them at one point. So when you're talking about Chelsea giving all these kids opportunity, I'm going to start. You see, Ampadu has been around for a little bit. Now he's getting his chance. It has to take time. There's a process, like you always say. There's a process to everything. You cannot have all of them at the same time or playing a team. Everybody have a job. Tuchel has a job to do. He cannot fail. Also, all these players that you said they are playing out of position and you are playing them with City, Pep Guardiola has been there buying the player that he wants to use to play. But remember, all those players that we have in Chelsea now, they are from different managers. This manager bought his own type of player. This one bought his own type of player. This one bought his own type of player. Now, Tuchel, inherited all of them. He came to Chelsea with his own plan of play. So he has to play what he, as a manager, wants first. It is now left for the player to adapt. Don't get me wrong, he can tweak it around a little bit. But if there's nothing he can tweak, they have their own plan. If the player cannot fit in, he needs to be sold. They sell the player out, get another one that can fit in. Like you said, you want him to get 10 years. During the period, he's not even up to 2 years yet. He has to buy a player that fit in. He has to bring players from the academy that fit into his plan. Remember, when a manager comes to Chelsea, they change everything up to the academy level. They change all their plan, their tactics, all the way to the academy level. So now he's teaching all the kids how to play a 3-back line. Tuchel has his own plan and the way he wants to play, and all the player has to follow suit. If they can't follow suit, they have to leave. It's as simple as ABC. This is not West Ham. West Ham doesn't have a plan to win the title. This is not Stoke City. We are not Southampton. We are Chelsea. We want to win title. We are competing. That is where we make money from. That is why they pay all these boys big money.
So why can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah. So what you're saying here is that if we buy players, we're gonna win titles. So what's gonna happen if we don't win and we start blaming players?
Okay, is that a question for me?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to answer your question in this part. when Liverpool get into that, when Klopp got into City to Liverpool, it took him about 2 years buying different players to plug them in. When City got there, I was one of the people that was making fun of Pep, that this is Premier League. You can't win like you win in Barca or Bayern. It took him about 1.5 or 2 years before he started in nearly that 5 seasons, 4 title. Remember, he bought two players for each position, 50 million, 60 million for each position, and he's enjoying it now. And I hate it with my. I want to use this strong word. I hate the fact that Pep is winning the title every season. It hurt my feelings so bad that I don't want to watch EPL again.
Okay. All right. That is your opinion. Let's just respect it. Brian's son, are you still there? Brian? Yeah. What do you have to say on everything here? Should we just scrap? Why can't we just kill the academy so we can allow the manager when they come to Chelsea, we sack somebody, we sell everybody, we kill the academy, and we buy the philosophy of the coach? Why can't we do that? What do you think about the whole?
I think we see the academy. We see the academy.
So what the point of spending all this money for years? The academy that my brother Michael Emenalo put sweat, blood, worked very hard for more than 10 years to build the best academy in the world, and the theory now is that everybody there is crap and we have to go and buy what fit the manager. Is that the politic? What is our style of play? What is the Chelsea way?
Ogs, we don't have a style of play.
I'm asking somebody else. Let him finish.
We change managers. So they don't have a style of play in Chelsea. Some manager come here, play defensive game. Another manager come here, play defensive game. When they brought Lampard in, Lampard is to change the type of play that we have. And remember, when the manager comes in, they affect the junior team too, the academy. They change the old dynamics. We play defensive, changing all these kids how to play defensive game, counter attack. Now, all our strikers, Armando Broja, all of them, they are type of striker that run behind the defense. They stand and run behind the defense. So
the problem now, the new
manager comes here and want to change.
Yeah, I was asking Bryson to tell us what is even the point of having an academy, the best academy in the world, and all the time, according to theories, we have just to listen to the manager and change to buy the players that will fit to his path of pattern. What the point of having a great academy and spend that kind of money on developing players and then go on.
Okay. Well, I have to go. Sorry.
You have to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think Bright. DJ, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, so are you okay with that argument about we should just change every time that we get a manager so he can get his own players to fit, because that is the Chelsea way? Like, I don't know what the Chelsea way is. Do we really have a philosophy, and what the point of having that great academy and only spend money and go buy players? Do you have an idea about that?
You see, I mean, I'm trying to look at two sides of this debate, and obviously people are saying, okay, we change managers, we don't have a philosophy to play. Our obviously philosophy has always been one thing and one thing only: win and win and win and win. I get that, but what all I'm basically trying, all my thing has always been is even though you win, you can still win and be successful, and still choose some of your youth players to be part of that successful team. You can build players around these big name players that we've got in the football club and see if they can fit in. If they don't fit in, like Blue Ice is saying, they're not good enough, you sell them. I'm not debating that. If they're not good enough, you sell them. But without giving them an opportunity to try and see what they can do or integrate them a little bit into the team, okay, then I get, you're never going to know. And obviously you've seen that with Reece James. You've seen that with obviously Mason Mount. We've seen that with Chalobah. We've seen all these players have all come in there now, and they've been successful. We've won trophies with that, because what they've gone and done is those same youth players that were our youth academy players that have come through. They've built a team around them, and they've gone and been a successful team with that, and they've won things. All I'm basically saying is, don't forget, people got to remember, we've won every trophy in the book now. We've won everything, under the old Roman era. We want to continue on this winning. I'm not saying we should stop there under this new ownership and not carry on with that philosophy of winning. All I'm basically trying to say is I've always been one for giving up. As much as I love big name players coming to Chelsea, I love us buying all these players. All I've said to do is just try and mix some of these youth players into that as well. See how they do. If they're not good enough, you then say, okay, by all means, I've tried you. You're not good enough. We sell you on. I'm just reading tonight now, before I was just chatting to you guys, a tweet just came in that West Ham are in the driving seat for Armando Broja. Is now come out and saying that Manchester United are going to make a late bid for him now at 30 million. Now, if someone like Ten Hag, if that is the case, if Ten Hag can actually see this potential in Armando Broja, and he ends up at Manchester United, say, and he starts going and smashing it for United, you can imagine what the Chelsea fans are going to start saying. Oh, we sold a good player, now United have got him. He's rocking it at United. That's my point. So our players are being looked at, and if it's true about the United links tonight, and he goes and does well under Ten Hag, well,
DJ, one second, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
DJ. But the problem with Armando Broja is that Tuchel is willing to give him a chance this season.
Yeah.
But Armando Broja knows that he's not first choice, nor is he second choice. So Armando Broja is being smart.
100%.
He's being smart. He's being well advised. Take the money, take a contract, and run. Same thing Lamptey did. If Lamptey didn't leave Chelsea when Lamptey left Chelsea, we wouldn't be seeking for Lamptey today, because he's been able to go out and mature into fruition.
Sure.
We do not have the time. Like the Chelsea first team is not an academy. We're not a team where we can try 3 people in one position just because we want to get the right fix. We don't have the time for that. If we're trying to do that, Tuchel's going to lose his job tomorrow.
No, I agree with you.
There's no time to experiment. That's what people want. People say, give these kids a chance. Give these kids a chance. What is the definition of giving these kids a chance?
You are breaking a little bit. Blue Eyes, check on your microphone. You are yelling a lot.
Yeah.
It looks like you want to punch me in the face or something.
Me in the face.
Take care.
Me in the face.
He's so angry, man. That guy. He talks with a lot of passion and energy.
Let me continue on what Blue Eyes is saying, right?
Yeah.
What Blue Eyes is trying to say is that, you see, Chelsea at this point that we are in, we don't really have all the time to give too many people chance to grow. It is not easy, or else we're going to be fighting for 5th position, 4th position. We're not going to even get to 4th position. Every point count. And the only way you can give all these guys opportunity to play is maybe we have a very deadly striker or deadly 3 front line that they put in 3, 4, 5 goals in the first half, or 2 within 60 minutes. They already put on maybe 4 goals. Then you can bring other players in like around 15 minutes to the end of the match, 20 minutes to the end of the match. But we don't have that luxury. We don't have a good striker in the front of us that can put in goals. We don't even trust
Blue Eyes,
Mr.
Phil, I wanted to let you know that Blue Eyes is in back. So if you finish, you pass him so he can finish his idea. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that we don't have that luxury to make sure that, okay, all these players can come in. Presently, we already have about almost 6 or 7 of them. They are not in their top level yet. They are not in their top level. We cannot just pack all average players all over the place. And again, all these players, some of them need to go, like all these Batshuayi, all those stuff. They've tried their best. They are not going to develop. At 27, they are not going to change. It's not going to happen again. They're going to be at that level, good player, but they are not going to be superstars.
Okay.
That is a fact. You can go ahead. Blue Eyes.
So you were talking about what is our philosophy, man? So what's the philosophy of our team, really?
The philosophy of our team is one thing and one thing only, and I think
win.
Yes, win. And I know when you say win, it makes us look like we're narrow-minded, like we don't have an approach to winning. We just want, like, what's that saying? Peter Tosh, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And I totally understand. I totally understand what you're saying, but when it comes to the academy, people think that the academy is for Chelsea to find our first 11. No, Our academy is a development pipeline of talent.
Yeah,
And
to do
we've
what
been-
with those talented?
Hold on, though. We've been blessed with a top academy with a pipeline of talent. And if in the process of development, when we develop these young kids, we find 1, 2, 3, or 4 that can audition for a spot in the first team, then we give them a chance. Then based on the metrics of the coach at the time. So that's why I think one of you was saying, I think it was Phil that was saying that because we have different coaches, it's hard. So if you're able to understand the coach's philosophy that is in term, the coach that is serving us at the time, then you get a look in. That's Sarri. Sarri looked at Hudson-Odoi, he gave him a chance. Who was the person that gave Loftus-Cheek a chance? Sarri.
Yeah, Mourinho gave him his debut, but yeah, I know what he means.
Yeah, but Sarri was the one that actually gave him a look in because
yeah, he played a lot of games under.
Exactly,
yeah,
because Loftus-Cheek fit his. Then Frank Lampard came in. He gave Mason Mount, he gave Reece James, he gave Tomori, he gave Tammy. Then Tuchel came in. He gave Chalobah.
Okay.
And then the rest of the kids that Frank Lampard brought in. So if you look at it, Chelsea is doing excellent with the way that we're turning over our academy players and turning them into top professionals. So
Okay.
we cannot keep all these things about give this guy a chance, give that guy a chance, give this guy a chance. We're going to end up finishing 10th. We're going to end up like Aston Villa.
Oh, no.
If you
Okay.
want to finish like Aston Villa,
We got
go
twice
ahead,
the good
man.
team. No.
Bro,
Nah,
a lot of people,
Go
a
ahead.
lot of people forgot that there is what we call fear factor in soccer. There's
Exactly.
something they call fear factor.
Yeah.
If you come on the pitch and you see, I don't know, Ox, you played soccer before. You come up on the pitch, they line up, and you see your opponent, all people that you've been hearing about their name. The first 15 minutes, you'll be watching their leg. You'll be surprised looking at them. That's how soccer works. I've played.
But
soccer
the
in
problem
place.
is you can't script soccer, though. You can't script and say.
I know you cannot script it, but that is a fact, though. It's a fact. I remember the first
So
game that I played.
how are you
FA
too
Cup.
sure that the players that we're gonna bring are gonna bring like the fear factor? Let's say Jules Kounde, a short guy like him, with Erling Haaland jumping like 3 meters.
Koulibaly is a fear factor. Koulibaly is a fear factor. A manager is a fear factor.
I'm not talking about Koulibaly. I'm talking about Kounde. Like people, like the names that we hear there. Don't play this because he doesn't have a fear factor. But who told you that fear factor is gonna work just because he's from another?
Bro, I've played soccer in a long time. If I go on the pitch now and I saw Cole well, I will not be scared. Do you understand that? I'm not going to be scared, even with my.
So who cares if you are scared or you are not?
That
You
is what
have
I'm
just to
telling
do
you.
the job. If the guy put you in his pocket, I don't see why just the fear is gonna do to anybody. I mean,
okay. Do you watch ESPN once in a while when you get chance? Do you watch ESPN? I want to make a point here. Do you watch ESPN?
I don't know. Depend
There's
on
this-
what they are showing.
There is this ESPN show that they always talk about. I forgot the title of the like a 3, 4, 5 pound. They always talk about the transfer, all those stuff. So they're talking about our goalkeeper saying that he sees Haaland as a Crystal Palace striker. That every one of them is the same. Guess what those people said? They said he made a mistake because the impact of Haaland is going to make him regret what he says, because you have to respect what he has achieved in a short period of time, because for him to do what he's doing now, he has put in a lot of work. So you have to respect him. When you see him on the pitch, you have to respect that this guy is very accurate. He's not just like every other striker that you see around, and which is true. Haaland is accurate. When you talk about accuracy, shooting accuracy is 100%. So the guy can even turn his back and play a shot, and you will find the top.
So what the point you're trying to make here?
Our own striker that you are. I'm still talking about fear factor. You have to respect people achievement.
Okay, so we need some big names who can fear the opposition.
It doesn't come with big names.
Okay.
It doesn't come with big.
So
names.
how
It
do you
comes
know
with,
that?
experience
How
and what
do you
have
know
done.
that Harry Maguire is not terrified of Armando Broja for what he did to him last season? So what is your definition of fear factor? You can create that fear factor by playing games and sending your message. Okay. So how do you know that the player got the fear factor if you don't try? That's the question here. I understand the fear factor, but it's not. It doesn't mean that everybody need a Haaland or a Didier Drogba. Sometimes you make your own Didier Drogba in the team, and he's gonna create his own fear factor. That's why I say that football is not scripted. Not just because somebody
you're
is.
right. It's not scripted. You're right.
So I don't know. DJ been very
difficult.
quiet here.
It's just difficult.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening to.
Yeah, it's complicated, man. I don't know what I don't know what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve here, but yeah, I just don't understand why we are too sure that all those kids are gonna fail and everybody else we're gonna bring is going to be according to the plan of the manager and he's gonna be successful. Because we've seen so many people come to the Premier League and just hit the wall. So I'm not sure that even if we bring whoever we're gonna bring and they're gonna perform better than somebody that we already got. We saw it last season with Lukaku and Tammy Abraham. When I was making videos here, I got the same kind of debate. Oh, you are too much to your academy. He's nobody. Lukaku is a missing piece, whatever. But the same people who were telling me about Lukaku are the same people who turned to insult him 24/7 and he's not fitting the system and all that. So do you think that we were going to have like worse results by keeping Tammy for one more season while we are scouting and deciding on a very good striker that will fit the system? So it's good to react now, but when the facts are there on the pitch, that way we know that you are good or you are bad. So it is.
Listen. I mean, Roma have just signed Dybala. Yeah. I can just imagine the combination of
Dybala and Tammy.
And Tammy Abraham next season. It's going to be scary.
It's going to be scary. Yeah, you
season,
create your own fear factor.
Right?
Tammy,
it's going to be.
Yeah, you see, Tammy is
go
going.
on. Oh,
that's what I said. That the fear factor is a player can create his own fear factor. Look at the young Broja, how he destroyed Harry Maguire last season, and there are so many videos and memes online because of that. So until you try, really, you never know what can happen. I've seen even Rob Holding from Arsenal. He was very young back in the day. Play against Chelsea. They won against us. And he put Diego Costa actually in the pocket. So it looks like the fear factor from Diego Costa didn't even do anything. They won the FA Cup against us. He completely destroyed Diego Costa. He couldn't even move. I've seen Herrera take care of Eden Hazard, like put Eden Hazard in his pocket the entire game. Hazard couldn't move. So the fear factor thing is, it depends on how you see things, because you can also say, okay, I'm going to show you what I can do now. And I am going to make my name today because I'm not going to let you do anything. So it is what it is, people. So thank you so much, Mr. Kepo TV from Arsenal. Thank you. I was watching one of your videos about certain things, but you always don't put your notification, your contact info. I've been begging you for weeks now. You're not interested. You are missing out on big businesses, because nobody can contact you or anything. And your video description are very poor because you don't describe anything. No tags, no nothing. I wanted to give you some advice. I know that you exploded because of one video that went viral, but to keep up in that level, you need some tactics that some veteran like us can give you, but you are not interested on communicating. So that is your own problem. Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to be sold according to Mr. Undertaker CFC. Capo says smash that like button, people. Thank you so much. Let's get to 100 likes. Thank you. Samuel say even our Nigeria short Emmanuel Dennis in Watford destroyed Maguire. Okay, I see. So for you, everybody can destroy Maguire, so it's not a big deal. That is the point you're trying to make. Yeah, that the point you're trying to make. That's it. Okay, so my people, I don't want to take you talk here because the show is for the people. Bring it on. Ice, are you having your holy water? Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. And people, tomorrow night probably I'm not gonna have a show because I will be driving 8 hours to North Carolina, so I might not have a show tomorrow, but definitely on Wednesday you're gonna have a show from North Carolina. I'm going for the game, so that is in advance telling you what's gonna happen this week. Probably less live shows and more kind of vlogs from the stadium. Thank you so much. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, the whole idea, the whole thing with the academy kids.
Okay, so what we need, okay, academy kid, listen, we're not going to convince everybody. People got opinions and the manager has the last word. You can't do anything. You take it or you leave it. Now, who do we need in those positions that the academy kid are living? So do we really need another like striker? Or we should trust.
Which position? What are you talking about?
Like we're talking about like a proper number 9, the target man.
Hold on. We need to understand what is going on here now.
Yeah.
When you say that academic kids are leaving and the positions they are leaving do not affect the first team.
Oh, really?
No, it does not. Okay, tell me who is leaving.
What?
Name them.
Oh, like Broja, he's
okay. And what position is Broja's?
Let's call him the target man, like the proper number 9 that we can have in the team.
He's not our target man. He's working to get into the first team. So
okay.
It's not like okay. Who else?
And Corwell, because we don't have anybody. We haven't signed anybody. So probably he was going to.
Stop, please.
Okay. So
we're a big club, man. Let's talk like a big club. Can we please start talking like a big club? I'm saying this with all due respect because all these people you're mentioning right now will not make first 11 or even second 11.
Okay.
It's the truth.
I was thinking that Broja.
So we don't need anybody in the first team, according to you.
What do you mean? And challenge Kai
What do you mean that we don't
challenge?
We don't need who?
Because I ask you, do we really need somebody like kind of those positions? But you say they never made it. They are not even the second 11. So we don't. It doesn't affect the first team. So we don't. Literally, you're saying that we don't need anybody. We don't need any addition at the moment because we are fine.
When I mean it doesn't affect the first team is we haven't played with Broja yet to say that okay we're going to be losing a number 9 if Broja leaves.
Because we lost Lukaku, so I was putting Broja there because as an addition.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him. That's what I'm saying. So you can't really. It's not fair to evaluate Broja when he hasn't been able to service us as a striker. So it's still Broja. We don't know if Broja is going to cook because playing for Southampton when you play against high lines every Saturday is different from striking for Chelsea when you strike against low blocks.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Low blocks. Day in, day out.
Day in, day out. You play again. 98%.
So how do you know? How do you know if
you guys?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, DJ.
Go ahead. Sorry,
you talking to your daughter or something? Yeah.
I was just gonna say. No. I was just asking. I was just gonna ask. I was just going to ask Ice and then Phil. So if Broja's not the answer, obviously you guys think Broja's not the answer because of low block, then you guys, who do you guys think we should go and get out there as a target man? Yeah. Who is the answer?
Chelsea doesn't need a target man. We don't need a target man.
I was going to say that, Phil. Continue, my brother. It's exactly
we don't need a target man. See, presently, I can't tell you who is in the market, but a profile like Lewandowski that can come out and play with other players is the type of player that we want, that can command this area. players that can play in a tight place. They don't need space to operate. They need very small place to get the ball and turn and put a shot in. Or, when a cross is inside the box, they are already in the box to push the ball inside the net. We don't need a target man that you're expecting ball to be floating at the back of the defender. No, it's not going to work in Chelsea. Because let me tell you, the formation that we play.
So would you?
It's not.
Sorry, Lempo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ, ask your question, DJ.
No, I was just going to say to him. So obviously, I said we don't need a. Yeah, I was just going to say the target man situation. Okay, we don't need a target man. Yeah. So then we're going to go and stick with Kai Havertz, who I rate very highly for next season. And
Timo Werner and Michy Batshuayi.
Anyone else? And Timo Werner. Now, if I think you find Michy's going to probably be gone August before the end of the transfer window.
Yeah,
I've got a feeling he's going to be gone. There's a lot of talk of Everton coming in for him. Whether how true that is, I don't know. But yeah, if we don't end up getting him, we end up staying with Havertz for next season, say, and he doesn't start cooking, because I know a lot of the Chelsea fans got on Havertz back last season. Okay, and if he doesn't do it again this season, I can just see it happening again. Then people are going to then say we're going to need that target. We don't have that player in the team that can come in and replace Havertz when he needs a bit of a rest or he needs that kind of situation. So when we say we don't need that person, who else is going to? Okay, we've got Callum Hudson-Odoi, we've got Hakim Ziyech. Okay, we've also got obviously Raheem Sterling. Okay, now who's in there? Okay, so if for example Kai Havertz is supposed to be the false nine as we're playing at the moment, and he's probably the only one that can play the ball. Who else do you think we're going to need if Kai Havertz doesn't cook next season or he needs a rest?
Let me help you out. There's no need to. Yeah, let me help you out. There's no need to. The best way to look at it is who was our highest goal scorer last season.
I don't even know. It could be Mason Mount or Lukaku.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Mason Mount.
Exactly, and and the reason I say this is because of the way
Lukaku.
It's because of the way Chelsea is structured. You can have your point man with Chelsea, but if your point, it doesn't matter. The way we're structured is we have a trifecta effect.
Okay.
It's either Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, or someone else that could be the highest goal scorer. So all we need, in my opinion, is not even a point man. If we can get another devastating inverted winger, for me personally, and I know it's a far cry, I know it won't happen, just go to St. James Park, go pick up Alain Saint-Maximin. Simple.
There we go. Alan Saint-Maximin to Chelsea people. So let me ask a question here. So are you guys okay with continue with one dimension of football? Because according to you and Phil, if we don't play that kind of pattern, we can't change. What need to be changed is the players. So are you okay for us to play one way of football? We are losing or we are winning, keep playing the same? Or are you like me who accept 3 at the back or whatever system we are playing now and knows also that we will be found out and we need some plan B to keep cooking? You have to confuse the opposition. What is your take on that one?
My take is this. Pep in Barca against Chelsea.
Let's talk about Chelsea. You like to compare a lot.
That is what
Pep got some.
That's how I see soccer, right? That's
because you always compare the players that Pep got like all around players. They don't have one dimension.
In Barca, they were playing tiki-taka against Celtic, away match, Champions League. Celtic beat them 5 goals to something because they played defensive game. Even we were saying that, I guess that the manager called Mourinho. Maybe Mourinho is the one that gave the manager the tactics. They went away to Barcelona and they did the same thing. But Pep never changed that pattern. He still played tic-tac 4-3-3, playing the same pattern even when they were down. And that's the same pattern is used in Bayern. It's the same pattern he used in City. You have to respect these managers. This is their job. This is what they are doing. They have the way they want to play. So you have to respect the fact. If you are not satisfied with them, you can leave. That's how I see it. It's different for other people.
Okay, so according to you, we have to continue with the same pattern. How about you, Mr. Blue Eyes? Same system. Let's continue. Let's force our way instead of, learning some plan B, plan C?
So what is the question is in relation
The question is, you tend to say we don't play that kind of pattern. We don't need a target man at Chelsea, and we have to go for Alan Saint-Maximin. So my question is, are you okay with Chelsea continuing to play one-dimensional football no matter what? Even if we are losing, we continue the same inverted wingers and 3 at the back. If we are winning, the same. No plan B? What is your take on that?
No, I do not support that. I support the notion that every coach, every philosophy should have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. If 3 in the back doesn't work, you switch to 4 in the back, you switch to 5 in the back, switch to 6 in the back. Obviously, I'm all about tactical. I played the game. I understand the game. I'm all about tactical manipulation.
But how can you manipulate the people? Tactics?
Hold on. It still does not open the floodgates to introduce academy players.
Wow.
Anyhow.
Okay.
You understand? So whether or not we do not have enough players to support a tactical flexibility, it still doesn't mean that we should open the floodgates and let any academy kid just come in. No.
Okay.
In terms of tactics, it is up, and this is when you want to. If you want to call out the coach, then we can have a discussion about the coach. I want to, me.
Okay, we want to talk about it at some point. Hello, Mr. Josh, Tottenham Hotspurs. What's going on, brother?
All good. How are we doing, lads?
Yeah, we are here discussing about our academy and how they are awful and all the stuff. So, how about yourself?
Mate, you guys have much. I mean, wait, is everyone here Chelsea fans?
Almost, not all of us. We have so many Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United in the chat. But yeah, go on. You bring your topic. We discuss about it. What's going on with you guys? You're gonna win the league, right?
Nah. Let's not push ourselves. I know there's a lot of Spurs fans out there who are very optimistic about the season, but I feel like we're just doing as much business as you guys are doing for us in terms of, how good our transfer window has been. It's been insane for us because we haven't been vocal in the past couple of transfer windows. But now that we are, we think everything's amazing. But Chelsea now, talking about you guys, have signed class players. You guys have signed Sterling, arguably the transfer of the season.
Of the window. Are you sure?
I mean, Lewandowski is a good sign. I'm not gonna say it's not, but I feel like for what Barcelona need and for what Chelsea need, put it in perspective, Chelsea needs Sterling more than the Barca needs Lewandowski. That's clear to us. I mean, and then you look at, for example, Manchester United. They're set their midfielders. They just got Christian Eriksen. We've talked about it before. Yeah, Christian Eriksen for me is a perfect midfielder who can go into basically any team in the Premier League and guarantee start. I mean, maybe not Man City, but probably ahead of Liverpool midfielders. And I feel like Arsenal signed a really good striker, Jesus, who I really wanted. I mean, he's so flexible. He can help them in many, many ways. Play on the right wing as well, the left wing as well. Striker, he can play as a false line as well. He's very, very flexible. So I feel like everyone's going mad about Tottenham. Yes, we've signed. I'm not going to deny we have signed absolute class players. But does that mean we're going to win the league? It's not in my eyes. Not in my eyes. But if we're going to go back to the academy point of view, I mean, I made a post on Instagram about our academy. I can, if you want, can I share a screen? Maybe I can.
Yeah, you can just say it because you can share on StreamYard, but people won't see it on YouTube. So you can just talk and we discuss. You have that Tanganga.
Let me just talk.
Okay.
Let me just talk. So, in goal, I have Austin, which is very, 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 very bad. I mean, it's poor. You look at the other goalkeepers; they're much better. I've got Tanganga, Romero, and Fagan Walcott. Jed Spence, new signing, Harvey White, Oliver Skip, Ryan Sessegnon, Dejan Kulusevski, Scarlett, and Pat. So, in terms of academy, our academy is not that bad, but I feel like there are academies that are much, much better than ours in terms of Premier League. Right? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, our academy divide a lot of people because we think that we are Chelsea, we're supposed just to have a finished article. But me, I'm a big academy product kind of fan. But at the end of the day, it's up to the manager to make decisions. But from your perspective, Spurs perspective, what do you think Chelsea need? What is the missing piece after this after Koulibaly and Raheem Sterling? What we need right now to make us like top 4 contender?
If I would say what you would need is a clear striker. I mean, you guys have had so many fallouts in terms of strikers.
Yeah.
I feel like Kai Havertz can do a good job. I genuinely think Kai Havertz can do a great job in terms of playing that striker because you haven't gotten a strike yet. But if, say, no striker, if, say, Kai Havertz can play a striker, I would probably look for another solid midfielder. I feel like, yes, you guys have good midfielders, which is Jorginho, Kovacic, Mason Mount, Kante. You guys got good midfielders. But I would look for a midfielder more to the sense of can play as a CDM, like Kante can drop back to defend like Kante. Also go up, because I feel like you can say Kovacic does that, but is he a regular starter for your team? No, he's not, because Mason Mount would start ahead of him. Kante starts ahead of him. Jorginho starts ahead of him. And there's plenty of players that start ahead of him. So I feel like you need to get a youngster that is a defensive player, but also knows how to attack. Because Mason Mount is a youngster.
I agree.
Is he really that much of a youngster? That's the question. Is he really that much of a youngster? Is he? Because Mason Mount has helped your team by a lot, like a ton. And he plays as more of a cam and can play sometimes on the right wing, I think. But you need more of a defensive to attacking midfield, in my opinion.
Okay, that I respect your opinion on that one. So, people, I'm gonna leave the link in the comment section right now, so you can go and support our young brother from Tottenham Hotspurs. Very interesting. He's not that biased. He tell the truth. Okay, he's not oh you Chelsea, you are such and such. No, he talks. He's young, very young, as you can say, but he got the football IQ. He got football IQ on YouTube. Let's support him, and sometimes he does watch along and some live stream and stuff like that. So very, very interesting, because it's always interesting to see some, to hear from another perspective from different people. So that's the way it is.
I agree. I feel like nowadays in football, it's good to have a channel which is your own, but you want to get different perspectives. Like, see, I sometimes get United fans on my stream because I'm like, I can get Tottenham fans easily. Like, I can get it like that on my stream. But what does it help? I want to have an argument. I want to have someone.
You need somebody, argument.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
I want to have an argument with someone. I want to say to someone, no, you're incorrect. I feel like Harry Kane's the best player in the world.
So, Josh, let me greet Mr. King. I will put you through soon. Please put some shirt on. You are sleeping shirtless. I know it's very hot somewhere in Europe, but please put a shirt on. I will put you through right now. Give me a few more minutes, okay? Put your shirt on. I'll put you through. So, Josh, what do you think about Antonio Conte's training? Because it looks like people are dying in the training sessions. He want to kill people.
It's so true. I mean, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son were absolutely finished. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I can't tell, because they looked really slow against Sevilla, because
they were tired. I think they are tired of very hard training sessions.
That's true. They were very, very tired, but also I feel like maybe you would get more out of them, also because they didn't play half the game versus Team K. Look, the training session we've had under Antonio Conte is nothing like we've had before. I'm bringing examples of the likes of Jose Mourinho, prime Jose Mourinho. He has different style to Antonio Conte. Zinedine Zidane has different style to Antonio Conte. And we've had all types of managers. We had, let's say, Pochettino, who he was like, let's bring in some youngsters. Harry Kane, youngster. Harry Winks, youngster. Dele Alli, youngster. Let's bring all these players. Hugo Lloris was practically a youngster. He was still developing. Let's bring all these players and be nice, as in be nice to them. Show them how football works. Bring them into the football world. And then hopefully win a trophy. But that's not how you win a trophy. As you guys know, as Chelsea fans and United fans, that's not how you win trophies. You need to be determined to win. You need to have the aggressiveness. You need to know how to fight till that's it. Till basically die. You have to. And I feel like Jose Mourinho pre-season was not that efficient. I mean, he didn't even get a pre-season, I'm pretty sure. He was sacked before pre-season. Or Nuno, I mean, no one really had a good enough pre-season. Antonio Conte now gets all the players he wants. We've signed players early, and we already had two games, which are very, very vital for us. I feel like the game that's going to happen in Israel, that I'm actually going to, I think it's going to be, I think we're going to see Tottenham's real lineup and who I feel like we're going to face against Southampton in the first day, in the first game. But it's going to be interesting. I feel like the training session that Antonio Conte has given Tottenham is what we need in terms of what Tottenham needs
to take them to the next level and go through the entire season. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did the same at Chelsea Football Club. Our youngster Charlie Musonda almost collapsed on the pitch with the training, but it benefit them in the long range. But immediately it's gonna get them so tired. So completely agree. Completely agree.
Are you scared of Tottenham next year?
I had to say it, but yes, definitely. Really? Because I know what Antonio Conte can do, and if you are out of the Champions League, that is the danger. You have to stay in a European competition, because if Antonio Conte managed to focus on the Premier League without European distraction, game over. He's going to beat City, he's going to beat Liverpool, Chelsea to win the title. So the only saving grace here is that you guys, you continue a little bit, or you drop to the Europa League and you have so many games, so you don't have time to prepare one game a week in the Premier. That's what he did at Chelsea Football Club. When he came, we were not in Europe. And then he was just beating teams for fun. So, yeah, man, I had to say it because I don't want you to have a trophy in that cabinet. I want you to just to put like the Audi Cup thing in the cabinet, and the preseason trophies, but not like the real trophies. But it looks like this time around, this is the year. This is the year, because Antonio Conte got exactly what he wants, and he's working on his bench already. Like the first,
our starting 11 is there for everyone.
It's definitely one of the best in the world, first 11, and he's working on the bench. That is a dangerous combination. When you give Antonio Conte the bench and the starting 11, game over. But it is what it is, man. Anybody that wanna banter, that wanna come and give hard time to Josh, Tottenham fan, jump and then come on, bring it on, people.
Bring it on. Well, listen, mate, I'm about to go into a live stream now myself.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to
you know what? I will join you. Because
I'm going on a Tottenham one. I'm going to see a mate, the Irish Hotspur. I'm going to go.
Oh, okay. If it was in your channel, I was going to cut this short and join you. But yeah, next time I will join your stream.
Thank you so much, mate.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Everybody, Tottenham Josh, go on YouTube. The link is gonna be in the description. Go and encourage our brother. Be nice to him. He's still a kid. He's still very young. So some kind word. Don't just punch him everywhere. All right. Thank you, Josh.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, my brother. Let's go, Mr. Aziz King. You finally put some shirt on. What do you have to say?
Rantman, what's up, man?
Yeah, we good, man. We good. Oh, I wanted to put another brother, but he just left. Okay.
Yeah, it's hot here in Georgia, man.
Oh, you are from Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh, Atlanta. All right. I used to. What part of Atlanta you live in?
I'm in Augusta.
Oh, Augusta. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Augusta, Georgia, like 2 hours from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in Atlanta, but it took me like 6 months over there.
Oh, it's very rough over there.
Yeah, really
man, I'm a Chelsea fan, yeah.
Okay.
But my problem is with Thomas Tuchel.
Mm-hmm.
What is with this back three?
Back three.
I'm tired with this back three. You are depriving these guys from performing. Imagine you have a back four of Ziyech, Sterling.
Okay.
Kayava to even we don't even have a striker. Kayava to play strike. Making Mount in the middle. Kovacic Kante or what's this Gallimore, that young boy. Imagine the energy these guys will be bringing. Am I the only one seeing it, or is it hard for this coach to? I don't know why some coaches are slaves to their tactics. Be flexible sometimes.
Yeah, but you know what? Mr. Phil is gonna punch you. Blue Eyes is gonna punch you because they don't wanna hear about tactics here. You just go and buy the players that will fit your one-dimensional football.
Okay. You want to buy players that will fit into the system. How many of the players have come? You wanted Gnabry, did he come? No. You wanted Rafinha, did he come? No.
Lewandowski didn't come. Yeah.
These players we have can't play that back three. These players are more of like a cup players. You can use that back three in terms of cup games.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how they used to win the Champions League. But I'm talking in terms of in a long run. You need players. You understand? Because you are our wingers. You're not utilizing them. You're not utilizing them.
Yeah, we are not utilizing
the back three against Liverpool and Man City. But the rest of the little teams, play back four for God's sake.
Yeah, we don't have to always suffer and defend. Sometimes we can make some teams suffer. We can bring our game to them. I agree with you. So let's go and talk also about Ice because he wanted to talk about tactics.
Yeah.
Ice, are you still there? Tactics here. We're talking tactics. No, he's taking his own water.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Phil, go. Phil.
Conte used back three and won us Premier League.
Okay. Conte used back three to win us Premier League.
Serie A
with three at the back. Okay.
Let me correct.
Let him finish, Mr. King. Let him finish, please.
Okay, sir.
So when you talk about tactics, right? It's like you going to university now or from college. You went to take your masters, you went taking your PhD. You are specialized in a field. That doesn't mean you don't know any other field. Your field will be your first thing that you the way you approach situations, right? At work. If you tweak once in a while, it is not your way, but you tweak maybe based on scenarios that you have to deal with. So telling me now, Tuchel need to change. That's the disrespect. I can't that disrespecting the manager. when you say that to a manager to change his way of play, to fit into some people, I understood you have to tweak it once in a while. And you can tell whenever we play, sometimes we start with back three. Down the line in the game, we change the formation again. And if you see, when you want to talk tactics, if you know about football tactics, I want to talk to you about it. Chelsea start with back three. When we play ball, when we are in possession, right? When we are in possession, we start with back three. We don't progress fast. We make sure that all our players fall into opposition box before we start, and we take it very slow. We are not a fast pace like City. We take our possession very slow and work our way into your half because we don't want you to have access to the ball. You understand? We don't want you to run against us. We want to keep you in your box and play slowly to get into your box. So when we get into your box, our wing back they tuck into the in front of your box, making 5 players in your box 18. 2 + 3 making 5.
Okay.
That is why you see.
But
James
Mr. Phil,
yes,
you are making a very good point. But did you see what happened the second season of Antonio Conte? In the Premier League, you got found out. So if you say that you're not going to change because it's going to be disrespecting the coach, and then when you get found out by the Premier League, what is going to be your plan B? Continue to do the same thing, or you can also change in order to adapt to the new situation. Did you see how many games we were losing in the second year of Antonio Conte? We didn't even qualify to, correct me if I'm wrong, we didn't even qualify to the Champions League.
You are right. Right. When you say we should tweak, we should change plan, we should have a plan B. That is the better word to use, that we have a plan B. But telling a manager to totally change is way of play. Like telling Mourinho, start playing tiki-taka. Mourinho is going to look at you, are you crazy? I've been doing this shit for long. Sorry for my Spanish. I've been doing this for long period.
Yeah, you're talking about Pep Guardiola here. Yeah.
No, I'm using Mourinho this time around because you are familiar with Mourinho.
Okay.
With the defensive type of play. If you tell Mourinho now that come and change your tactics, he will just look at you like it seems like you are not serious. You are not watching me.
They know they are on. So let's say they have their base, they have their basic formation, but they can also grow
in between the line.
Between just to try to adapt tactics. All right,
exactly.
Mr. King.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. King, you have something to say?
Okay, sir. I've agreed in everything you've said. You are playing a low block team. One, if you look at Chelsea, we don't have a creator in the middle.
Okay.
We don't have a creator in the middle. So how do you break a low block team? We lost most of the points to all this low block team. We won almost all the top 6 except City.
Okay.
And we just to this team, Liverpool. Because you are already because if you are playing all this team like team that's going to sit in the back, if you notice the way we play, players will open. Pass to him. You understand what I'm saying? You know that kind of Kevin De Bruyne kind of vision. We don't have it.
See, I'm happy. What's your name again? Sorry, bro.
King.
Afolabi, my Nigerian.
King. See, you make a very solid point that is going to make us shut me down from this page now.
No, you know that this is democracy here. I don't block people. Everybody come here, punch me, no problem. That is what football is all about.
You see. You make this point, and I want to build on that point for you. You do not have a creator in the middle of the park.
Yes,
when Conte was there, we have Hazard that break team up when you play low block against us.
We even have Fabregas.
Thank you. But now, do you know what? All the crops of players we have, Gallagher, Kova, Mason Mount, they are not that type of player that Chelsea will use against a low block. Imagine we have Martinez in that middle of the park.
So Matthew Nunes been linked with Chelsea Football Club. He's from Sporting Lisbon, and Mr. Phil said that he's the solution to block to break the low blocks at Chelsea Football Club and be the creative player that we need. I'm paraphrasing here so other people on YouTube can understand what we're talking about here. So how, Mr. Phil, tell us, how sure are you that somebody from the Portuguese league is going to come and all of a sudden be successful in the Chelsea team?
Oh, okay. So I'm going to tell you, if you look at Wolverhampton, you can see tons and tons of them coming in the play. And I remember one day you said it, when you want to buy player, I'm quoting you now, you go to Lisbon.
Yeah,
Portuguese
Lisbon.
League. When you go there, all these players, they are made for Premier League. You can count many of them in Premier League. They come there, they hit it running one time.
Okay.
So that's why I'm convinced in my mind that if we bring Nunes into our team, playing in the middle of the park, I wouldn't mind benching Kova for him or benching Mason Mount for him, because
that is a strong statement.
It's a strong statement because you know why? This guy is very accurate in shot. When you play shot outside box 18, you find it at the back of your net. So when you play low block, you better come out and mark him because he's going to put the ball behind your net from the outside box 18.
All right, so people, we are getting closer to the end of this show because I have to get some sleep. Tomorrow I have 8 hours to drive to North Carolina. So if you want to help your brother and bless me with 1 like, 1 sub, let's get at least to 100 likes. It doesn't hurt anybody. 1 click and then we're done. And also, if you want to jump very quickly because the show is for the people. As you can tell, Mr. Phil been punching me. I don't care. That's That's what football is all about. And don't get it wrong. We can disagree. It's okay to disagree in football. That's what football is all about. So don't take it too seriously when we argue here. This is just football and nothing serious. Me and him, we don't make decisions. Todd Boehly is not gonna listen to us and make decisions out of our personal sentiment. It's gonna be Boehly and Thomas Tuchel. The end of the day, you're gonna have just to accept fact out there. But there's nothing wrong by giving your opinion, okay? Or say I'm not happy about such and such. So join us. The link is there on top of the chat. You can just click and join me, Mr. King. And also Blue Ice is still having his holy water. So he kind of disappeared a little bit. So we are here for at least 15-20 more minutes before I just packing. I start packing and just do other stuff. So Mr. King, go on.
One question.
Yes.
You know, we lack again. Did you watch our first game against Club America?
Yes, in Vegas we were. Yeah.
Did you see what we were lacking in that game?
Well, I'm not gonna take it seriously because it's a preseason.
No. It's from preseason. You will know how you're going to perform in the league.
Finishers. We didn't finish. We had
to be honest, at this stage, like I've been a Chelsea fan since 1999. Till this stage, I am right now. I'll take a Ronaldo, a 37-year-old striker.
Yeah, that is a good point, though.
See, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you 100%.
I've gotten to this stage now.
Finishers, we are poor, bro.
Timo Werner.
That goal was a lucky goal. You know what? Timo Werner always shoots straight to the goalkeeper, and he was lucky. The rebound come back to him. The rebound come back to him, and then he scored. But it wasn't like wow, Timo Werner kind of score a goal. It was just lucky. He missed it. Already missed it. Yeah,
bro. I want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
look at Ronaldo. The way he performed for Man U last season. Take Ronaldo to that Chelsea with all his goals.
No, he has 30 goals. 30 goals for sure.
We're going to equal Liverpool and Man City for league. Because I don't need Ronaldo to come and perform for me in that big game. All those small teams that Ronaldo will score like 4-5 goals. Ronaldo is going to increase. What's it called? Like Ronaldo is like Michael Jordan. He demands everybody should be on the same point. Yeah. And that was the problem those Man U players had. You know, because they got to this, they've accepted losing is okay. And that's what
bad mentality.
Chelsea, I'm not talking about you, some Chelsea fans, they are used to this fourth position. I'm not used to that. We are not used to that. We are used to winning. If it's to bring a Ronaldo, bring him to this squad. Okay, why are you selling this academy boy?
Yeah, Broja. Yeah.
Why are you selling him to West Ham? Why would they want can't even score goal?
Yeah, I agree with you. DJ might agree with you, but Blue Eyes and Lenfield, Mr. Dr. Phil said that he's not ready yet for the first team.
Blue Eyes, You're on your own with that one, man.
You know why I said Broja is going to fit into Chelsea game? Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
One reason why I said Broja will fit into Chelsea, Broja reminds me of a Diego Costa. He can play back to post. And he's a poacher as well. In today's game, most players only have one. They can either be a poacher or play their back.
One or the other, I see. He's a multi-dimensional. He's not one-dimensional player.
It seems like Chelsea that is going to create ball for him. You want to tell me this guy is not going to give you up to like 10 to 15 goals?
No, I said that we don't need a target man. We have to go for Saint Maximin.
How come Southampton didn't make an offer for Broja?
Okay.
No, they made an offer. He just chose to live in London. They made an offer. So many teams around Europe want him.
Over that and overpriced as well.
Yes, go on, DJ. Let DJ talk. DJ being very quiet. Yeah, DJ. What do you have to say?
Southampton is not a good team.
No. I was just. No, go on.
Southampton is not a good team. It's going to reflect on his game. If you take Messi or Ronaldo to Southampton, they'll still going to be in middle team.
Let me ask you another question. You said Messi and Ronaldo, so you're putting Broha, Messi and Ronaldo
in the same sentence. It's not there. He's trying to make a point. He's trying to make a point.
Do you remember Mason Mount? Hold on. Do you remember Mason Mount playing for Derby County?
Yes.
Okay, exactly.
Did they make Did they make Premier League?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can play. It doesn't matter who you are and what team you play for. If you want to make it to the big leagues, you have to show that you can make it into the first 11.
So why are teams ready to pay up to like 40 million for the guy?
That's not our problem. That is the reason why.
In
you know why? Because that is the reason why we have a top-class academy. That is the reason why
you're breaking your microphone, bro.
Because they utilize the academy.
Hold on. If we can make 70 million on certain players that cannot walk into the team.
Okay, so him is about to get the money and run.
Take the money and run.
Listen,
if you make the team,
if you think about it that way, if you think about it that way,
DJ, yeah.
Listen, if you're an academy kid, listen, I am for the academy kids, but because I know all of us played the games, but if you guys remember the politics of team selection, I don't know if you guys remember, for people that played the game, if you remember the politics of team selection, right?
Yeah.
The end of the day is, can you fight for a shirt?
Are you given a chance to fight? That's the question.
Listen, what is the definition of chance? You want him to play 2 seasons starting?
No, like, are you given equal chance to fight?
How much more chances do you think Hudson-Odoi needs?
How many chances do you need?
How many more chances? Maybe he needs another full season, right? How many more chances do you think Hudson-Odoi needs for you to believe?
Well, from the wing back position and when he's injured, there are context behind Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Of course, there's context. Of course, there's always context.
Injuries and also playing out of position. DJ want to say something.
I want to say something. You keep talking about people playing out of position. Last match that we played, Callum play where he's supposed to play. Anytime I've seen Callum playing in the attacking position, because when you keep mentioning they put them in the back three, the only time I see Hakim Ziyech play back three in the defense line was only one time. Only one time he played in the defense line, and because we had an injury in the team, we have many people sick. That is why they put him on the back wing.
Well, so when was the last time we played with the traditional winger? Like the wingers, with traditional wingers.
That is not the philosophy of the manager.
Okay.
It's not the philosophy of the manager.
There we go. That means that you are playing people out of position because they have just.
He was not the one that bought this guy. The manager that bought him failed, and they kick him out.
Okay. All right. DJ, you wanted to say something, but we've been cutting you and punching you all around. So
no, not at all. Nah, not at all. It's good to hear. It's good to hear different debates going on. I'm all for that. It's cool. Now, listen. On going to the Callum Hudson-Odoi thing. Listen, I've rated. I to this day. I'm not saying because he's a Callum. I've rated this kid for a long, long time. And the point of the matter is, I think we forget before he got that injury against. Before he got that injury, when we had Sarri as our manager. He was one of the top players playing around, one of the top young talents playing in the Premiership. Yeah, and all of a sudden he had that bad injury. People forgot all about him, and it was like, oh, Callum can't do it anymore. He needs to go. He needs to leave. Or he needs to go. I agree. Maybe if need be, let him go out on loan if you're not going to give him an opportunity to play this season. But we're talking about positions here and all that. Yeah, people say about the magic. Yeah, Tuchel to some degree, and Blue Eyes will probably be happy about it because I've never ever blamed Thomas Tuchel for a lot of things here, but. In terms of this situation, he has played a lot of plays out of position. Callum Hudson-Odoi being one of them. I just think if you give Callum a chance in his rightful position and give him a few games, not just 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
If he has a couple of those bad
run of games,
and you say all of a sudden you're rubbish, get out of that position. You need to give him an opportunity there. Now, what the worst thing will be is if Raheem Sterling ends up playing as a wing back. If he comes to us, and he ends up playing, he's going to be completely wasted as a wing back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ.
Okay, if he ends up coming and Thomas Tuchel puts him in that. Yeah. Yeah, go on, Len. Yeah, go on, Len. Where's Len gone?
Oh, he just disappeared. Okay, Mr. King, what do you have to say? You are not happy.
Do you know Callum Hudson actually played
Let me finish. We were begging to have a free day from FA so that we can have some matches cancelled.
From the FA, we had some case of C19 and injuries, and they didn't give us any chance to postpone games. That's what you mean.
Other teams are having like 3 matches cancelled, 2 matches cancelled.
Okay.
But Chelsea never had one. Plus that we had a lot of injury. Our both wing backs are out. So what do you expect a manager that have less than maybe 15? I remember one time that we were playing, they were training with 15 players. 15 players. We don't even have a defense. Okay. Your brother that went to Barca now.
So what the point you're trying to make here, Mr.
So my point is that those times that they play Hakim Ziyech and Callum at the wing back, those are the times that they will play at the wing back.
So there is a context behind them playing out of position. There's a context. That's what you say, right?
It's because we don't. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
The context for that.
Okay.
It's not because the manager wants them to be played there.
Sure.
No. Listen, Len. Listen, Len. I agree with you. Listen, I'm not saying that at all. And listen, I'm not one here will ever. I mean, I've never ever met Thomas Tuchel, and I never will. I think he's one of our best managers we've got at the football club, and especially out there at the moment. All I'm just basically saying is that some certain players that we talk about. So if you look at their skill set and what they're all about, for example, you won't see the boy what's his name, the one at Manchester United. What's the guy who they signed recently from Borussia Dortmund, the young English player, Jadon Sancho. You won't see him playing as a. You won't see him as a wing back.
Yeah.
Ever in any game. The guy's played in his rightful position, and when he does play in his rightful position, okay, maybe last season he wasn't that great, but just generally he's cooked in that position every time he's played in that position. Callum and him, when they first came out together, there was just talk of who's the better player. Callum had to do it.
Callum was better than him, in my opinion.
When they first came out.
The answer to your question is either Callum go to Man U or we sign the Man U manager.
No.
That's the only solution here.
No way.
That's the only solution.
I wouldn't say that.
It's either Callum go to Man U.
Let DJ finish, please. DJ is very quiet today. Let him finish. People, we have 10 minutes to go, so we have to go straight to the point.
No. It's cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You were complaining that Callum, the coach was playing him out of position. Callum was that. If you go watch last season, the only time Callum played as a wing back was against West Ham, and we lost 3-2. Callum throughout last season played as a winger. We don't play with wingers. It was the front three was Lukaku before the injury, and Lukaku, Callum, Mason Mount.
Okay.
Or Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, or Callum.
Okay.
Callum, although his problem is he doesn't know when to move. I don't know, maybe he doesn't know how to take on players no more, because the guy didn't improve. To me,
so let me tell you something. Callum Hudson-Odoi needs also to be coached. Beside the injury, beside everything, he needs to be coached. Let me give you an example.
My God.
Let me give you an example.
Before Lampard left Chelsea, before Lampard was sacked, Lampard criticized Callum, and he told him to go watch how Raheem Sterling is playing, how he has improved his game. You should learn from Raheem Sterling. For Lampard to say that shows that Callum's game has not improved.
Well, yes, but listen, for a game, can I finish? I see you're going to have your time. What I'm saying here is certain players need to be coached too. Look at Vinicius Jr., for example. The season before, Benzema didn't want to even see him in the team. He said, this boy is playing against us because he's all over the place, and don't pass him the ball because he's awful. One season that Ancelotti came to the team. Can I finish?
Go ahead. I want to say something about that.
When he said that don't pass him the ball because he's awful, he was all over the place. He was like a headless chicken because he didn't know what to do. He lost, like a manager, a coach, not a manager. A coach need to learn how to tell you what to do and improve your game and take your game to the next level. You don't come and play him as a wing back and expect him to be like Ben Chilwell or something. No, you can play in any position for a short period of time because you are a professional football player. But if you put Neymar, you put Messi, or you put everybody else, Ronaldo, in the same position that we've been using, like Christian Pulisic or Callum Hudson-Odoi or let's say Hakim Ziyech, we are going to have another discussion here.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Blue eyes.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. One second. Let me ask you this question. How many? What is? This is for Ogs. What is Callum's natural position in our team? Just give me one word.
Right now, he doesn't have any position because he's been played all over the pitch.
Which position would you prefer to see Callum Hudson play in?
I want to see him first of all bring the winger system back and play him from
What is Callum Hudson-Odoi's most comfortable position?
A winger. Okay, let's say a winger from the left hand side because he's a righty. Yeah.
So if we had 3 people up front right now with Callum, what would be? So Callum would play. It would be like Kai Havertz, Callum, and Mason Mount, correct? Something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm not really saying that. Mount, I prefer to play him as a number 8, where he can impact more. But winger, let's just say go back to the basics. Football back in the day, we didn't have this robotic kind of you have to do. We used to know JJ Okocha is a bowler. Play him where he can cook.
Hold on.
That's the problem. But you know,
before you go far. Okay, you want to see Hudson. If Hudson-Odoi plays as a winger, you believe that he will flourish because that's his natural position.
And
correct?
Then be coached, being told when to do this and that.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, let me now ask you another question. How many players in the team do you think play in that same position as Callum Hudson-Odoi?
In that position in
the way we play today, how many people do you think Callum Hudson-Odoi is competing for that position with?
Well, depend on the manager what he's gonna decide.
Would you start Callum Hudson-Odoi over Mason Mount?
Mason Mount doesn't really play the same position though. That's what I'm trying to say.
If you had a choice.
Yeah. Front three,
and you had a choice, and there's one spot left.
I am not going to play that way. First of all, that's why we are failing because we are playing them out of position. I'm not going to play Mason Mount in Callum Hudson-Odoi position. That's the beginning of everything.
The reason I'm asking that question is simple.
You cannot ask him that question.
You can't because you are putting me like choosing orange and apple.
Orange and apple. What I'm saying, no. Hold on. Today, if there's one spot left up front and it comes down to Callum Hudson-Odoi or Mason Mount,
depend on the position for me. For me, I would prefer not to play him if we continue to play.
You cannot answer that question. The reason I say this is right. If you're a baller. It doesn't matter. You anywhere. It doesn't matter where. Look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek in that Champions League semi-final. He played wing back. And he didn't do a bad job. Ruben Loftus-Cheek had a 6/7/10 performance against Real Madrid. And that was the first time I seen him play as a wing back. True or false?
I'm telling you.
The wing back against Southampton when we beat them 6-0.
Exactly. That was his first time against Southampton. Thank you. Listen, Ogs, that's why I say the reason why I say this thing is
there are certain.
Hold on, Ogs. Let me just finish my last statement. If you have, again, like I said, if you have played the game and you understand the politics of selection, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's all about making the team.
Okay, so let's see we're gonna say when we start playing. Wow, Raheem Sterling out of position. Yeah,
Victor Moses.
Victor Moses was.
Thank you, my brother. Victor Moses. Well said. Continue. Carry on.
Example.
He's a perfect example because Conte went to Victor Moses and said, "Yo, I need you, but you're gonna have to sacrifice your natural position."
Listen. Can I say something now? Can I say something now? Yeah.
Moses won Premier League.
Thank you for that example.
Inter Milan. He played as a wing back on that.
And he won AFCON. AFCON.
But the problem is people.
If you're a baller, you play any position.
Okay, listen.
Let me quickly say this.
For Chelsea.
Let me say this too.
Fantastic example, my brother.
Yeah,
let me say this quickly.
Phil, go.
You see, back in the days when I used to play soccer, right? Just for me to get into the team because I'm not that fast. my coach would demand me to play in the midfield because I know how to play. I know how to do passing. I can distribute ball very well. He will push me into the middle just to get me into the ball. Sometimes I will switch.
You know, this
with the striking position.
I completely understand you. If you are a bowler, you are a bowler. Can you now give me like 1 second to make a point here? Listen, you guys are here are very young and FIFA generation. Why I'm saying that? Because everything is scripted. Listen, you are very young.
You're calling us FIFA generation.
Yeah, listen, let me finish. I gave you time. FIFA generation. Why? Because everything is scripted. Moses is another animal with another mentality, with other skills that Kalim Hassan-Odoi don't have. Every player is different. There are players who can adapt, not because Mr. Phil adapted in many positions. It doesn't make another player to adapt. Just put Neymar as a wing back and let's see if he's gonna cook or the sauce is gonna be the same.
Valencia of Man United.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yes, there are players like that.
That's a fantastic example.
You are just picking example.
Captain Valencia, man.
You don't let me finish. You don't let me finish. There are players who are all-around players, and there are players who can do what they can do best in one position, or they can help in other positions. That don't try to force them to just change the position all of a sudden. People are different. You and me, we don't have the same size. You might be tall, I'm short, I can't be a goalkeeper. So you are just confusing people because you think just because it happened to Valencia, it's happened to such and such, it's supposed to be happening to everybody. That is your...
Hold on.
Yeah.
The point here, Ox, is simple. The point is simple. If you want to make the team and you know within your soul that you're not first choice, and you're not second choice, you have to do what it takes to get in the team.
Oh my goodness me, my goodness.
So if they tell you to go and find gloves and go between the pipes and be a goalkeeper, oh boy,
jump in.
Okay.
Spin.
Let me correct one notion that Ox brought up against Real Madrid. Real Madrid is my number one club in La Liga, right? Like,
get out of here. Get you out of Chelsea. Get him out.
You are also a PSG fan, right?
No, my family is PSG. I watch them. I don't support them at all.
Yeah, I watch Real Madrid. I don't support them, but I love them. I even have their jerseys.
Oh, so you are the reason why we gave away that game in the semi-final.
Evil agenda.
Okay.
Okay, so back to what I'm trying to say. Vincent Jr., when he came there to Real Madrid, he was trying to take the role of C. Ronaldo. He want to be a C. Ronaldo. He want
Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. Yeah.
CR7. He want to be playing, run into the box, score without giving, respecting
Benzema and other teams.
And that is why Benzema get mad at him. He will run, he will lose his energy and lose the ball. But now, the first person that he will look into the box is Benzema, and that is why they have good relationship now. That is the coaching that Ancelotti told him. Come, my brother, you are not C. Ronaldo, you are not CR7.
Okay. So you admit with me that coaching also played a role for him to be head level, So
wait. If coaching plays the role, I'm going to give an example. Okay, a teacher teaches a student. This. Is it not up to the student to go learn what the teacher teaches him?
No, it's up to the student to come back the next day and sit in front of the teacher and say, teacher, please teach me nonsense.
You understand? It's up to Carabao to go back.
Ice is crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Go back. Seriously. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we would never have.
So for you, coaching doesn't play any role. You are born bowler or you are bad, according to your logic.
Makes a difference, but everybody gets coached.
Okay,
Nobody gets coached more than the other.
Wow.
Look at Frank Lampard.
Wow.
Frank Lampard said he was not the most skillful player in the team, but every coach is picked him
because he's
goes back.
Not everybody.
baller is a
Listen,
baller.
we're gonna go back to the same and repeating the same thing. So let's try to conclude the show. What I say is Lampard is Lampard, Ronaldo is Ronaldo, Messi is Messi. You are taking just example to make your case, but you forgot about example of people who excel in their natural position, doing what they know to do best, but you are just picking up example to make your case.
If you're going to start, listen, guys, if you're going to start and you qualify to be the first choice, you will be the first choice. But these kids that you're talking about, that you guys want us to vouch for, all of you know within your souls that these kids are not even third choice.
Wow.
They cannot even enter Liverpool team.
I'm not. Listen, I'm
They're
not.
not even third choice.
Let DJ finish. Let DJ finish. We've been talking all, okay?
No,
DJ.
Listen. Listen, I'm not saying every youngster's going to come in and make it. I'm not saying that at all, because
That's what Oggs is saying.
No, I didn't say that. You're putting word in my mouth.
No,
Let
all
DJ
I'm-
finish.
all I'm
Let
basically
DJ
saying-
finish. Yeah. Let DJ finish, please.
All I was saying, Ice, is the ones that have been mentioned, they're the ones that should. For example, we gave examples of Reece James, Mason Mount, and people like that. If there's another lot of generation that can come in and do what they can do, get the opportunity. If they're not good enough, by all means, then you sell them on. But if they're not going to get the chance and they're not even given the opportunity, even being looked at, however, okay, fair enough. You tell them, okay, it's just not going to work for you. Move on. You know, I'm not saying every one of our youngsters cannot be that bad. That's what I'm saying, Ice.
Yeah, and let me.
Bro.
Can I correct the record here? Let me
just say one last word and you can go, Oggs.
Yeah.
Oggs is of the notion, right? Because I think Oggs is trying to advocate for the academy kids, and I understand it. Oggs is for the academy. I know Oggs has always been for the academy. So when it comes to the academy, I think you get too passionately engaged that you forget about football sometimes.
So what's wrong with Broja, bro? What's wrong with pushing Broja?
Broja is that Broja's turn hasn't come. He has to walk. You have to go before you. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to die.
I mean, you have to walk before you
have
eat,
to walk, but you have to be given a chance to walk. Okay, listen. For the record, I never said that every academy product is supposed to make it. All I'm asking is equal chance to fight. Give the person, put me on the ring. Put me on the ring, give me a chance to be knocked out by Ice instead of you guessing that I'm gonna fail, so you don't deserve a match. Give me a match on the ring. Let me fight with the big show and let me fail. That is my point here. Like, how do you know so sure that the guy is not ready without giving him a chance? And you're gonna confuse. I don't even want all the academy promoted. I'm just saying some of them deserve equal chance.
This guy is getting equal chance to Conor Gallagher.
Well, he hasn't played yet, but let's talk about him sometimes in the future.
At least his game alone that day, he's shown that this boy is ready to play in the first team.
Who?
And this boy said he's not going on loan. He said he's ready to fight for his.
Yeah, he deserved. Yeah, he did well.
At least, okay. I'm an advocate of going out on loan. Even if you go out on loan, show what you can do.
Okay.
I didn't believe Conor Gallagher could do what he did at Crystal Palace.
Because he was given a chance. Patrick Vieira gives a chance even to Loney.
Why is it that the other players they take on loan? Why is the other coach not giving them chance? Because they are not performing well.
No. Not that case. Not always. Not always.
Listen to Oggs now. So Oggs, what are you gonna say about Billy Gilmour?
Here we go again. What are you gonna say about Harry Kane?
Norwich? Yeah, because he didn't get a chance.
Harry Kane didn't make it at Norwich. Billy Gilmour didn't make it, so it's not gonna make them bad players. Depend on the manager and the philosophy. That's the way it is. So if you have a chance to find somebody like Patrick Vieira who would trust a lonely kid, and then you have playing time, not necessarily that you are bad. You know what I mean? Even Conor Gallagher, if he went and played for a bad coach somewhere, I don't think he was going to have playing time week in and week out.
He played under Sam Allardyce, you know.
What?
He played under Sam Allardyce.
Oh, Sam, yeah, because they were fighting for relegation. He was the best.
They loaned him to
West Brom, I know. Yeah, because they needed him.
Almost all
Listen,
the season for them.
they needed him so badly because they didn't have anybody else better than him. That's the problem. But
Our problem with our fan base, I'm going to tell you, sir, our problem with our fan base, you know, these academy players, we rate them more than what they actually is. You understand what I'm saying?
okay.
Like Austin Odoye. Me too, I'm fond of doing that stuff. When Odoye bust out, I was like, oh, it's the next Hazard. It's the next Hazard. This guy had a full season under Lampard. 2 good seasons.
Not the full season. He didn't even start because he was injured and he came from an injury.
He came back
Yeah.
a full season.
Not full
under
season.
Lampard.
Not full
I'm talking
season.
about the season Lampard got fired.
He didn't play.
He couldn't even break into the team.
Well, I'm gonna just respect your point of view, but I don't want to get to there because nobody's gonna, we're not gonna agree on anything on this one. So
No, it's true. We are going to agree that this guy has not developed.
So why are we always sure that somebody else, Jude Bellingham or somebody else from French league, is gonna kill it, and our own kid are always put down? So when you try to encourage a young kid from the academy, people say, "Oh, you are overhyping. You think he's the next Lampard or the next." No, like. This is just become a tool for people to get even more hate toward them. It's not true that people are pushing or hyping them. Every encouragement is considered as hype. But it's okay to praise Kounde 24/7, Tchouaméni 24/7. He's going to be the next coming of Jesus. But every time you mention a kid from the academy and say he deserves the same kind of treatment, the same kind of chance, give him a chance to fail. And let's see him fail. It's you are hyping. They are not that good. It's a theory and narratives made to get on those kids even more. Not true. Yeah.
That's the mistake. Do we want? We Chelsea fan. Do you really want to win the league?
No. I'm good.
No.
If we finish top 5, bro. If we finish 5th,
do you want to win the league?
Aziz, if we finish 5th, 4th, I'm comfortable.
I'm not comfortable.
He's being sarcastic. He's being. Listen.
4th is for Arsenal.
Listen, he is being sarcastic. Blue eyes, don't listen to him. He's being sarcastic here to tell you that we're not gonna win anything with the kid. I know the guy. I know the game that he plays. So listen, there is no guarantee. Listen to me right now. Give me 1 minute. There is no guarantee that if we buy everybody that the manager wants, we're gonna win the league. There is no guarantee also that if we play every academy product, we're gonna win the league. Football is not scripted. This is a game that can happen or not happen. It doesn't depend on names, or it doesn't depend on what we think. You have to play on the pitch and show us. So now Thomas Tuchel is gonna get his own players, and let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to conclude this show because I have to get ready. I'm driving 8 hours tomorrow. I need some sleep. I need to prepare myself. So I'm going to go around and try to conclude this show by starting by Mr. King. Your last word, and see you tomorrow. Before I leave, I'm going to have another show in the morning. Yeah.
Hopefully, we're all praying Chelsea is going to do good this season. That's always been my prayer for this team. And hopefully we're going to win the league. That's my prayer.
Okay, Kalim Hassan Adoy out, and we're gonna win the league. That is the message from Mr. King. Let's go. Mr. Phil, say goodbye and punch me. Bring your last punch and let's go. Mr. Phil, Dr. Phil, are you there? No, he's having his holy water or something.
Okay, I'm here. I mute myself so that people can
Okay, your last punch before I leave.
Yeah, thank you once again for bringing me on the show. I really appreciate all your good job and everything that you are doing. Like I always say, you are the best YouTuber, Chelsea YouTuber in the world.
No, I'm not. I'm just a brother like you. I'm just humble.
That, there is something that I wanted to talk about, the new bonuses the new bonuses. Maybe next time we talk about it, the structure that they introduced, the proposal. Yeah. But I guess it's a discussion for another day.
Yeah,
Thank
tomorrow morning, before I leave, before I drive to North Carolina, I'm going to have another show. And yeah, when you have time, you can jump on.
Whereabouts in North Carolina?
Huh? Charlotte, yeah. I'm going to Charlotte. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
going to come back to you to
Wait.
conclude. I will give you time at the end, Mr. Nippon. Let me say goodbye to other people that been here for a long time, okay? You're going to have there your 5 minutes to let your voice heard. So, Mr. Phil, thank you so much. Blue Ice, last punch.
No punch, man. No. Always a slice.
Bring it on. Bring your best swing.
We're not going to have a first 11 at Chelsea with all academy kids. So
okay.
Ox, you need to wake up and wash your face with some soap.
All right. The guy is telling me to wake up and smell the coffee. Okay.
Always fun hanging out here. Thanks for having me. DJ Saab, always a slice.
Peace, bro.
All right.
And up to Chelsea.
As always, bro.
Up to Chelsea, man. See you next time, my brother. Blue Ice is gone. DJs. You wanna say goodbye and go take care of the family, bro. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, bro. Listen, mate. It's a pleasure being on your show, mate. Great people on the show again. We've had discussions. It's always a slice with Blue Ice. Honestly, it always is.
Blue Ice.
But listen, great. Thanks for having me on. Up the Chelsea. Nippon, bro. You take it easy, bruv. You look knackered. You look so tired, bruv.
Yeah.
But listen, you take it easy as well, and I'll catch up.
Yeah, we catch up later.
I'll catch up with you guys very soon.
Thank you so much, DJ. Blue, Mr. Nippon, bro, you have your moment here talking. Go get some rest, man. You look so tired, bro. Get some rest. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, how far do you have to drive? Like 8
hours? Yeah, like 8 hours.
Wow.
I can make it a little bit shorter if I can break the speed limit, but yeah. I'm gonna take it easy, take my time, stop shopping on my way, stop at the gas station, get some food. So I'm gonna have my time, man. I'm not like driving straight, you know. I already planned some shopping on my way, so I'm gonna
the US Route 66, yeah.
Yeah, I already planned some shopping on my way there, so I'm good. I'll be fine. Yeah.
Nice. All the way to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where the next game is being played?
Yeah, North Carolina, Charlotte, and then we're gonna play the last one in Orlando. So.
Against Arsenal.
Yeah. All right, bro. What do you have to say? You wanna say something before we leave? Get some sleep, bro. You deserve some sleep. Put your phone off, because sometimes when you get notification, you can't sleep. So get some sleep.
Putting my phone in another room today.
Yeah, just do it, because you look really tired. Did you walk the entire day or something?
No, it's just the heat that's making me tired.
Oh yeah, I heard that over. Do you guys have like air conditioning?
Yeah, we do, but not everywhere.
Here it's like a sin if you don't have air conditioner in your house, and then something is wrong with you, because I don't feel like outside it's like 80 degrees in American degrees, of course, but here I'm freezing. It's just so cold inside. I don't know why yeah.
We do have AC in our house.
Okay. All right, Nippon. Brother, get some sleep and join me tomorrow morning before I leave, okay? I'm going to have another show in the morning.
The UK.
What do you say?
What time will you be going live in the UK?
Tomorrow it's going to be in the morning. I'm not sure yet, because I depend also on the house, but definitely it's going to be in the morning somewhere. I'm going to send you the link directly and notification. I'm not sure yet. All I know is that I'm going live before I leave. So just stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Game as well.
What do you say?
Are you going to the Arsenal game as
well?
Yeah.
I have 2 games planned. I have my ticket sorted out. I have my hotel room. Everything is sorted out. No problem at all. Yeah. No problem at all, my brother. So, see you tomorrow, my brother. Okay?
Hey.
Peace. Get some sleep, Mr. Nippon. Bright. Mr. Bright. Hello? Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
morning.
You have 2 minutes to conclude this show. 2 minutes.
You always bring me last. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, because it was I only can bring a certain amount of people, and you always come late. That's the problem. So that's why I brought you and Mr. and Nippon also late, because I can't put 10 people at the same time. I think I have like 4 or you know, I don't have a big plan to bring more people in the chat. So
Okay.
yeah, what you have to say quickly before we leave?
Anyway, I only like the show. I love the show. And another thing is,
And you are sleeping. We can't hear you. You are very sleepy and tired.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
I
sounds
said,
like you
I
just want to
want-
pass out or something.
I just want to say about the academies.
Yes,
They
sir.
need
Just be
big
quick
heart,
because
big heart.
I need to go, please. Yeah.
They need big heart. All of them need big heart. Just like Manson Mount breakout. You need big heart to play for Chelsea. So
You
thank
need
you. for
you
bringing
need
me on.
big heart. That your okay.
Yeah,
Well, what
exactly.
is your definition? Or you need a big heart to play for Chelsea?
They need to change their mentality.
Okay, so
I'm
you
also a
think
footballer.
okay. So you
They
think
need
their
to grow.
mentality is very weak. That's why.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Look at Conor Gallagher now. It's high mentality.
So
He sees himself-
what is your definition of high mentality? Like what?
in a football game,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to grow, you need to grow everywhere, every part of your body, both your brain. You don't see yourself like a kid. They are
Okay.
still seeing themselves like a kid. That is exactly what I mean.
Okay, that is your
Somebody
opinion,
like-
brother. That is your opinion. Anything
Yeah,
to finish
somebody
with?
like Armando Bruja.
Hmm.
Armando Bruja have a lot of talent,
Mhm.
but he cannot succeed now in Chelsea because he's playing with fear sometimes.
He played with fear.
So,
how many
Master
times? How many times he played for Chelsea again for the last 2 years?
No, I watch him. I watch him in Southampton every of his match. I watch him in Southampton.
So
I
okay.
watch him.
So he doesn't
can watch
have.
somebody
So
like-
for you, he doesn't have that.
No.
Okay. Oh.
That momentum. He doesn't
All
have.
right. Oh. Okay.
Watch
That's.
somebody like Lamptey.
Mm.
That guy that we went to Brighton.
Yeah.
That guy has
Tariq
a big-
Lamptey,
That
yeah.
guy can withstand and he can drag wing with any kind of players.
Okay. So
Chelsea
do
made a
you
big
believe
mistake in
on?
that.
Do you believe in progress? Like somebody can
Yeah,
progress?
Exactly. But they don't practice it in Chelsea. They have
But
to
he never
practice
played
it
for Chelsea, though.
loads.
That's the problem. You're talking about
Yeah,
him
yeah,
not doing it to Chelsea, but he never played. So how can we conclude all of a sudden that he's not gonna do it to Chelsea? That's why I'm confused a little bit. But hey, that is your point. We have to respect it,
Yeah.
and that is your opinion. Football is about opinion, my brother. So thank you so much for your contribution
Thank you.
today, and see you
for
tomorrow morning if you have time. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And be there on time, because you complain about me putting you always last, but it's like when the room is already full, there are only so many people I can put in that room. Some people need to leave before I put other people in, if that makes sense to you. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Bright, and thank you everybody for helping. Man, we struggle even to get to 100 likes. I don't know why. If you can help me on your way out to smash that like button. Only 6 likes before we reach 100. So I think we can still do it. And it's only 1 click, 1 second. It's not going to cost you any money. Much appreciated, my people all over the world. The channel is for the people, by the people. We had Arsenal fans calling today. We had Tottenham fans called today. Manchester United, everybody called today. We had a very good discussion, and that's what football is all about. I will see you next time, people. Probably tomorrow morning before I leave to North Carolina for the Chelsea game, but I will have time to have another show. So get ready, put your notification on, subscribe to the channel and all the good stuff, and I will see you in a little bit.